It's another beautiful day, huh?
You asked me to take a second, so I didn't chew. So I'm not ready to start, man. But we're rolling. We're live, guys.
Yeah. Here at 1 Minute Talk Show, Podcast Minute Talk, whatever you know us by, we take punches, we take them lying down, we take them.
Left and right.
Yeah.
We take them
Everything
in the
we-
shower. We take them in the bath.
Everything we do here is for real. 100% real.
We've never faked a single thing on 1 Minute Talk Show or Podcast Minute Talk Show.
Except one thing.
Hell, everybody.
Yeah, we'll get to that after we do that little song. So I'm Sean,
Oh, yeah. I'm Aiden.
and I hope that was a minute. I kind of just freeballed
I
it.
totally forgot we were going for a minute.
Okay.
I did not set a timer.
Well, here it is.
Welcome back to another awesome week of Podcast Minute Talk Show. Guys, if you're listening, how was your last week? How was it without us?
Please send us updates.
Please, DM. You know what? Don't DM us. Write to us. Sean, you want to give everybody your home address, or should I?
Should we just... No, don't even mail them. Please bring them.
Please bring them. Yeah, come by.
Come by.
All right, stop at our house, guys. It's the blue one with the mailbox out front of it.
The blue one. We don't have a white picket fence because, overdone, overplayed, and kind of racist.
Oh, Sean,
Yeah.
our fact checker Dave has no microphone. I brought it for him. I forgot. I guess I forgot to mention
We
this.
don't actually have enough wires for Dave.
No.
Even if...
I was hoping he was gonna carry this episode, man. I'm clocking out.
Yeah,
Socks
Dave...
is all for you, bro.
We're going to have a special segment where we have Dave on, and he's going to talk about all the, the crazy things he does. Like, he catches field mice and
With his
other...
mouth?
Yeah, he hunts.
Yeah,
He
he's
calls it
hunting.
hunting. It's not hunting. It's kind of gross, but...
It feels like hunting.
So we said that one thing is a lie. We've given you... How many years have we been doing this? 60 years of truth
60.
and one lie.
What could that be?
I don't know, Aiden. What could it be?
I said you tell him earlier, so I'm gonna stand by that one.
I know, to the audience, it does seem like Aiden and I are fighting over who should say the lie, but that's not true. It's just playing up the dramatizing.
Yeah, we're dramatizing.
Here's the one truth, and you've kind of if you've probably picked up from the last podcast episodes, he's been absent.
Yeah.
Tyler was never real to begin with.
Tyler doesn't exist. There is no Tyler.
Tyler was probably the product of a fever dream. Aiden and I were tripping balls at the time. We'd never done mushrooms and whatever that old man gave us.
We thought him up.
Yeah, Tyler was not real. Tyler's never been real. He's just been we have this giant mannequin, and we painstakingly CGI all of his face.
It's not CGI. Well, it was for a while. It was stop motion.
Yes,
but we did switch to CGI eventually.
One likes to forget humble origins. We really did start off with bare bones, nothing. He was a puppet in the pilot.
Yeah,
he was a marionette.
Yeah, well, that was a bad one.
That was a bad thing.
It was so obvious.
It was so he just looked so almost ugly.
Yeah, he looks almost too human for Tyler. For the role of Tyler.
Tyler, you can looking at his face and his facial features, you can see like a lot of goblin inspirations. After we saw the Lord of the Rings
that
trilogy,
was what really made Tyler.
It was a mind blowing. It was a break. We came home with it was a break in the case. Like half goblin, half ocean faring, malnourished boy. He does. We don't know if now I guess we're coming fully clean about Tyler. There's no holds bars with regards to information about what he is. He's had scurvy. We wrote that in about probably his second appearance in.
Yeah, right away.
No one has ever. No, people have been like, "Oh, is that jaundice?" No. Scurvy's hard to actually identify because
Most people aren't pirates anymore.
exactly. We've kind of given that up for a more like kosher version of piracy, which is just
Downloading
watching
things.
Cars 2 on
Illegal on uTorrent or whatever, Pirate Bay.
Yeah, Tyler. It's so funny because we talk about him now. We're like, oh, Tyler, blah blah blah. Like he
wasn't real. He's not
like,
real.
Yeah, we talk about him like he's a real person, and that's the amazing part.
He's like the only character or person who's been on the show that isn't real.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody else is a real person. Everybody's like a guest that we have to like book or we find or any crazy haptics really truly do. Whether we play it up like 0.2% for the camera, it's for the most part Tyler's our only lie and thus our only sin.
And if you're wondering why you haven't seen him so much recently, I don't know. I guess we're just like kind of getting a bit of a writer's block as far as where to take Tyler.
It's tough, right? Like, how do you write a character that can do anything?
Yet nothing.
Exactly.
At the same time.
Exactly.
And take it for years and years. And
the character of Tyler, his motivations on the show, we really like kind of dropped the ball. We didn't write any character background for him. He just is
that's
there.
Not how you should go into characters.
No, probably the new Star Wars new trilogy, they kind of
took inspiration.
Yeah,
from
Tyler. Took inspiration for Tyler's uselessness in terms of a character pushing the plot forward. I digress. I don't want to push down or even push up anybody else in the industry.
Yeah.
But Aiden and I have won many awards for Tyler, definitely. More so, we don't like to make them very public. It kind of it's not like we were hiding Tyler's fakeness.
If you looked into it, you would be able to tell.
Oh, very.
I mean, his Instagram is barely put together as a real Instagram.
Sometimes it's like, what was he thinking? Like posting this, it just doesn't make any sense.
It's like somebody who never uses social media before.
It's like some sort of. It's like
we just didn't even try.
You can't even say it's like some sort of like some computer put together what they think like somebody who doesn't know basic social mannerisms would post or all. But no, we use no computer. Aiden and I usually just Mad Lib it style, like every other week we'll write the other half of the Mad Lib.
Yeah. Sometimes we're just like not feeling it. We'll throw it off to like Dave or like our roommates.
Yeah, and those are actually probably the most genius Tyler moments.
No, truly, they are. It's good to like get out of Tyler's skin and let somebody else kind of take over.
It's so hard controlling him. Truly, just like being in the pilot seat of Tyler is just. I'll be honest.
It's hard to understand.
It's not even a comfy chair. No. Truly, you'd think it's our life's work creating this monster. We feel no like gratitude.
No pride.
No, exactly, and really let us know, okay? And we're honestly like. You can mail us a letter, sure, but we prefer it in person. We love in-person feedback. Just let us know. What should we even continue, Tyler?
Should we continue the Tyler arc?
Yeah.
Or should we kill it off and create somebody else?
Should we? Bryce.
Ooh.
We've been thinking about Bryce for a while. I'm not going to really delve into it because I don't want people to be like, oh, I like Bryce way more than Tyler.
Yeah, because we don't even know if there is a Bryce
exactly.
yet.
Bryce first and foremost. See, I'm already getting into it. Bryce is based off of a real guy, and that's probably where the best decision was, because there's just so much more to go on when you're like, oh, let's take this Bryce aspect from real life and twist it into Bryce from a Women Talk Show.
Yeah.
A lot of lessons. We've learned a lot of lessons.
Yeah, but I do see it's like Tyler is the iPhone 3, and Bryce and what we're trying to do is create we have enough technology now to create the iPhone 10.
Yes.
So why are we still using an iPhone 3?
Yeah. The screen's shattered.
Yeah,
right?
The screen is destroyed.
The battery life is 20 minutes maybe.
Not even. When it's plugged in.
The definition of beating a dead horse, I think,
is Tyler.
No,
everybody, Tyler couldn't be here today because I don't know. He texted me in the morning and said he couldn't make it, and I didn't question him because
honestly,
it's not real.
honestly, like, can't make it. Okay, dude, what are you doing standing in the closet, like, powered off? It's
Honestly, like
hilarious.
genuinely, I can only assume that's what Tyler does.
Like, we actually, a couple years ago, back in probably 99, we got so sick of we really, like, midlife crisis Tyler. Like, we were just, like, done with it, and we're like, what's the easiest way to get this character back in action? And we created a family for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we created, even for a short time, a girlfriend for him.
That was
an
interesting arc.
Definitely, probably, I wouldn't say I regret, any part of
The Tyler girlfriend.
yeah,
era?
I think I probably only regret her being real and
Him not being real.
yeah, that was probably where
That was heartbreaking for the girl.
we messed up.
We did a bad. We strung this girl along for like, I don't know, what was it, a year and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was from like, I don't know, November of 2018 till like February of 2020. We just strung together this girl. She didn't know Tyler wasn't real.
She had no idea, and it's honestly, like, a lot of you will say, like, wow, that's sad for her. No. That's just how good we are.
That shit, it lets me know that I'm doing my job right.
When Santa looks across the whole world from up in his sleigh, and he sees all those kids standing on their roofs waving up at him, thank you. He's like, oh, that's, I'm glad I did something good today. And that's really what we feel every time we rate a Tyler episode.
Yeah, when God is looking down on everybody from heaven, she feels the joy of knowing what she created and knowing that they appreciate her. And I feel that same way. That's exactly how I felt when that girl said, "What do you mean?
He's not
real. Stop joking around.
You guys aren't funny. It's not funny."
Yeah. And then we showed her, like, kind of.
We opened him up.
Yeah, we opened him up and shit.
Yeah,
and
we unscrewed the
we
back.
explained how we did a lot of things, and then also truly, what she didn't say this, but I think I kind of know that when we, like, the moment we said he wasn't real, it, like, answered a lot of questions for her.
You saw the aha.
Yeah.
And, like, and we've been speculating about it. We would never cross the boundaries of privacy in such a gross way, as if asking her how did she make love to this puppet thing.
Yeah.
When we used Tyler for a professional sense only. We did not, build, manufacture any part of him that is capable of making love.
Yeah, no. Tyler is incapable of making love. That's the beauty of...
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
He has so much love in his heart.
Yeah, but none in his dick.
None in his circuits.
None in his circuits.
Yeah.
Exactly. He can't make love.
He can't make love.
He can only hold it.
He can't make sense of love.
That's yeah.
And that's it's developed. It didn't start this way, but it developed into actually a wonderful analogy to, like, incels and such. Such poor, sad creatures who truly cannot make love, and they can't even understand love. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like, next time you're looking at an incel and you're thinking, ugh. Imagine, like, what if this were a puppet?
What if
creation?
What if
for a
they
show?
were just like my guy Tyler? Tyler kind of humanizes these grotesque creatures. Like Tyler has become, and we've done many talks on this. We've won many awards on it.
A lot of awards.
Course. Even Aiden used that iPhone 3 analogy. I wasn't going to say anything, but he did use that in his keynote speech when we won the Nobel Prize in 2006. And was it 2006? Because we also won one in 2009 and 2008.
It was 2006 was the one I used the speech on, because it was that was like one of the first analogies I thought of. So
it's interesting. I think I don't even think they do.
I thought of it. I used the iPhone X analogy in 2006.
If there were to be an iPhone X,
that's
what we're capable of now. Yeah. No, Steve Jobs really
he took a lot of inspiration from my keynote speech.
He goes after I finish my plans for the next 20 years of Apple, I'm going to kill myself because of this. You guys are amazing. But I don't even think they do Nobel Prize. I don't think that's an every year thing. I feel like that's like every 2 years or every 4 years or something. But they made special exceptions just for us, or just for us Tyler.
And Tyler. Well, that was what really won over everybody on Tyler was when they asked us, I don't remember what year, it was early, it was still probably like 2004. They asked us to do a TED Talk. Like the TED Talk people asked us to do one kind of about anything, but like they were familiar with the work. So we had Tyler do the TED Talk.
We had Tyler, and then
they were mind blown when we revealed that he wasn't real.
Yeah, we came out at the end and hit him in the back of the head with a metal bat, and the whole crowd got, I would say, scared. They
freaked out.
Yeah, we didn't even tell TED Talk security that we were going to do this. No, we didn't even tell Theodore himself.
Theodore.
but yes, we hit him in the back of the head, and then we kind of dislodged Tyler's head mechanism, and we pulled it off, and we said, "It's okay, it's okay." He was a puppet.
He was a puppet.
With
circuits.
Yeah, I think our mistake was even you see, it's been so many years. We quoted John Wilkes Booth, the line he says,
"Sic semper tyrannis."
Yep, that's exactly we said before we quote
him.
Assassinated Tyler on stage.
Yeah, we said "Sic semper tyrannis," death to the tyrant.
Yeah, that's actually Tyler's.
It was a bad homage. It was in poor taste in hindsight. We were young back then. I mean, it was what, 2004? Like we were kids.
Yeah, we were just
out of grad school.
Out of MIT. We were just scraping by almost. We spent.
We had all our parents
$500,000 grant we got from Malaysia to build a female sex robot worker.
Yeah,
and it actually all went into Tyler.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. At the time, Tyler's name was Sex Lady.
Sex Lady. We actually, have you ever seen the what's it called? The Social Network. The Malaysia sex robot people were kind of like our Winklevoss twins.
Yeah. We've been in huge trouble with Malaysia for years. We're banned from ever traveling there.
Yeah, they think we stole their idea for Tyler because they hired us to make a sex robot and we used the money to make Tyler.
Such a joke. Tyler is a boy robot who does not get used for sex.
Who can't physically have sex.
Actually, the lawsuit opened up again after Tyler's ex-girlfriend teamed up with them and were trying to sue us.
She claimed he gave her head. There's no way.
There's no way. We checked the recording.
Yeah.
I said before we would never, bypass that privacy of intimacy between a man and a woman, but Tyler's not real, so there was nothing to be bypassed.
Yeah. It was just a woman and a puppet.
It was amazing. Like we were experimenting, like what would happen if Tyler were to have a family and stuff, and the way that Tyler asked 314 girls out. He asked all of them out. Each way he asked the same exact way. He read over a 7,000-page document called Terms and Agreement of Dating Me. And
we're still working stuff out.
Yeah, but at the end,
social interactions.
We really did not expect for that girl to go for it, but she said, I agree and continue. She didn't even read the whole thing. She didn't even let him read the whole thing, actually.
Which surprised me.
It didn't surprise me, actually. But what did surprise me, actually, was Tyler. No, I've decided. Tyler's done.
Well,
it's no fun anymore.
It isn't any fun. And you know what? I will say, although I'm not necessarily proud, I don't feel like all this immense pride, because I just feel like it was like we could do it, we've done it, like it's whatever. It's not what I want to be known for, so obviously. But the one thing I am proud of is, and it's more of like a recent thing because the technology didn't really exist until recently, is that we actually were able to program Tyler into believing that he is real. So if you found a Tyler on the street, maybe on one of our shoot days, and you talk to him, he would have no idea. He is incapable of accessing this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show. We've already programmed it out of his system. So, but yeah, it is hilarious because this guy really does think that, he goes home to his family every night. He doesn't even know that he just goes into a closet and powers off.
Yeah, he actually says to us, "Man, I can't wait to get home. My younger sister, my kid sister, wants me to help build her first Lego set."
It's hilarious.
And we're and we're trying not to laugh and piss ourselves because it's
we're like
Yeah, like who's your kid sister? Like the mop you stand next to? It's oh my
The
god.
best is when he adds details in his life that we didn't program. Because that means that he truly is making stuff up, thinking that he's lying.
It's like he's just it's nice to see. It's like he's having a little fun with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's all Tyler is for everybody. Just for fun.
Just for fun. But no, everybody, it is over.
It is.
We're gonna kill it off.
End of an era, but
Bryce.
what we want you to know is that it wasn't really an important era.
Because he wasn't real.
It wasn't real. So and it's Bryce is way cooler. He's super built. Like he's like huge.
He's huge. He's at least 5'11".
He's 2
way bigger than Tyler.
2 tons. 2 tons. We modeled him. We modeled him after Tyler's dream body. So they're actually going to meet once before we power off Tyler forever.
We're gonna say this is your replacement. We're gonna tell him that he's not a real
Yeah.
We're gonna tell him he's not real, which will shell shock him. We're gonna say this is your replacement, and you're gonna die now.
And we need a crucial part of your brain in order to fully power up Bryce.
And then we're gonna do this procedure. We could just kind of turn it off, but we're gonna do something that is the closest thing he could feel to
It's revolutionary.
to a soul leaving a body. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be sick. We will be live streaming it on Insta.
And a live leak as well once the Instagram live stream gets
taken down.
Gets shut down, even though
It's not real.
It's not real.
And
right?
I tried to tell them because I rep
we're
at
trying
Instagram.
to get it. We're trying to get it set up too.
Yeah.
Like and they're like, you can't do this. Like he's a guy. Like we have proof he's a guy. It's like we made that proof. That
we made the proof.
Like anybody
can make a birth certificate.
You go and see if Tyler's a real guy. You will have 100% proof he's a real guy, and that's only because we made it that way.
There is no way to prove that he's not, or else.
We would.
Why would we? We wouldn't be here telling you right now.
We wouldn't be able to call ourselves genius inventors.
Yeah.
And and 1 Minute Talk Show wouldn't be a 1 Minute Talk Show, talk show by genius inventors, Quantum Sean and Organic Aiden. Those are our scientists' names, by the way. If you didn't, you can probably look those up. You'd get access to many more of our documents and feats and such.
Here's what I'm thinking for the show. Here's the direction I think we could take it. 1 Minute Talk Show with the Fonz. Every episode we have on Henry Winkler playing
the Fonz.
The Fonz, but like if he were to host 1 Minute Talk Show and he were the age of Henry Winkler, and he wears his leather jacket, and we wear leather jackets and sunglasses and stuff, and we kind of do cheap impersonations of the things the Fonz is known for.
Is this is this our next point, our next stepping stone after Tyler?
This is a separate.
This is a
direction
idea.
I want to take the show in.
Disconjointed from our
I've moved on, findings. Dude. Tyler's irrelevant to me, man.
I in the start he was a bastard child who we didn't mean to have.
Yeah.
Absolutely no love poured into raising that one.
Oops.
So we're gonna we'll be right back, everybody. When we come back,
the Fonz may be here.
Who knows? All right, bye.
See ya. Welcome back to another fantastic episode. I mean, we're in the middle of it. The Fonz is not here. I tried to get a hold of him. He didn't answer. I don't really know what's going on. How are you feeling?
Hello.
Yeah? Hi.
I am not the Fonz.
Yeah.
I am the Fonz in Pfeffer.
So, Sean, are you not talking to me? Are you just talking
Hello, it's me,
okay.
the Fonz in Pfeffer. I am a cook.
So for people who aren't aware or not watching on YouTube, Sean has a chef puppet on his hand, and he's shaking his head no.
Hello, I am a cook.
We have a cook
for
guys.
An interview.
We have a cook for an interview. That's all it is. Okay, now Sean is shaking it. I mean, nobody's shaking their head yes.
But good.
So what kind of a chef are you?
I've come to cook you a dish.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You're here to cook me a dish?
Yeah.
I would love that. I'm starving.
Yeah, what would you like to eat?
You're the chef. I trust you. Pick me something great.
I kind of am a chef who cooks what you want.
Yeah, so what do I want?
You look, have you eat your vegetables?
When I can.
Good, I'm cooking you a vegetable dish.
Okay.
First, okay, I'm making a super salad.
Really?
Yeah.
Super salad?
Yeah,
With what in it?
No.
No?
No, I'm not making it anymore.
Okay.
I finished it.
Oh, okay, that's great.
So I'm gonna pass it over to you and okay, you dropped it. Why did you drop the super salad?
It was really super.
Oh, what a joke.
Yeah, okay. Is that all you had the ingredients for?
Yes. I make
it
one
seems
dish.
like you could have only made me a super salad. Why did you ask me what I wanted earlier?
If you wanted the super cabbage, I would have left it raw.
Oh, has anyone ever ordered a super cabbage from you before?
No.
So why would I be the first?
It's
what gave you that impression?
Everyone likes different food.
It sounds like nobody likes super cabbage.
No, they don't.
Sounds like you're bad at making what I like if you thought I might want that.
No, I think I am good at making a super meal. Yeah, I guess I am kind of bad at making food.
You're super good at making bad food.
I wanted to be a mechanic.
What happened?
My car broke down on the way to the mechanic desk.
So wait, are you telling me you're actually a comedian this whole time?
No, I'm a cook. I wanted to be a mechanic.
Oh, I thought it was just a really good joke.
But my dad beat me the night before the test so bad I couldn't get out the door.
You see, the tone of your voice was like you're telling a joke.
Yeah. I was bleeding so bad. Hey. It hurt really bad.
Waka waka. I got you.
Yeah, cabbage.
What was that?
Cabbage.
That's your catchphrase?
No.
It's a really good catchphrase.
You can keep it, it's fine.
No, it's good. I think you should keep it.
You're not going to take it from me?
No, I think you deserve it.
I've never had a big time Hollywood man not steal my idea.
I don't think you have good ideas, so that surprises me.
Wheel of Fortune?
You had the idea for Wheel of Fortune?
No, but I said it would be interesting if the wheel was a square.
They didn't.
It would not turn as easily.
Yeah. What's interesting about that?
Could provide challenge.
For whom?
Strategy.
Kinda.
I'm the one who said we should put sunscreen. And we should make it, SPF above 50.
You're the one who had the idea for sunscreen?
Yeah,
and SPF 50?
No, well, because 50 SPF is all you need.
Some people have a little bit more sensitive skin.
No, it doesn't do anything else. The number is make-believe.
What if their skin is what if they have a deficiency in their skin?
Then they should have a super cabbage.
I can't get a read on you, puppet.
My name is Fonz and Pfeffer.
Franz if ever.
I lied.
Oh, you lied about your name?
My name is Borg.
Borg. Okay, Borg. I don't know if I like that name.
Would you like to hear me cook?
Yeah, let me hear it. What the fuck?
I don't have any more ingredients.
Okay, so then don't cook. Just fucking flop around.
Maybe you should fuck off.
You're on my show, man.
Yeah?
Why the fuck am I talking to a puppet right now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm a puppet? Is that what you said?
No, I'm not gonna let you get to me, Franz Pfeffer.
Am I a puppet?
Yeah.
You think I'm a puppet?
Yeah.
Waka waka.
What? What is your point?
I'm a Muppet.
A Muppet, sure.
I was born a Muppet.
What happened? How'd you get transformed into a puppet?
A witch.
So you were born a Muppet, and a witch transformed you into a puppet.
Yeah. Well,
must have been
sometimes it was a sea witch.
It was a what?
Sea witch.
She was a sea witch?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And then I made a sandwich. Ka-ra-ka-ka-ka.
You know what? She sounds like she sure sounds like a C word. A. Cabbage. Waka waka. You get it.
You know Kermit the Frog?
Yeah.
I auditioned for
play-
Kermit the Frog.
Well, how'd it go?
They said they had Kermit.
They did.
There was no audition.
There was no audition.
Eh?
Yeah.
Well, I walked into the building. I said, I hope I'm not too late.
That building being...
The mechanic test building.
How does this tie into the Kermit thing?
Well, turns out it's the next day. I crawled the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did the mechanic test go?
Oh, I missed it.
They didn't let you retake it?
No,
How often do they hold the mechanics test?
once every 2 days.
Did you go the next day?
No, I had to crawl back. So by the time I got home and I crawled to the building again, it was the next day.
If you just wait
No.
one day, then it'll reset and you'll be good.
I've got to take care of my sick mom. She needs super cabbage. Make her feel better.
Just what could be in what, Sean? What are you so proud of, man?
Super cabbage from earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe
Why would it
I
make her
could-
feel better?
What?
Just throwing out little things you said earlier isn't a well timed callback, you puppet.
And then I got home. I said, "Hey, ma'am, Borg is here. I'm making you a new sandwich."
Yeah.
And she said,
Where's this?
"You know what I like on it?" And I said, "Wagga, wagga."
Yeah. No. What does she like on it?
Waka, waka, waka,
Cabbage.
waka, waka.
What?
She likes waka. It's his catchphrase.
She likes waka waka on her sandwich?
No, but that's his. No, but he likes cabbage. No.
But I thought she said you know what I like on it.
She needs super cabbage on it.
Okay.
Waka waka.
No,
It was implied.
No,
It was implied.
it wasn't implied, Sean.
It was kind of funny though.
Well, so Borg, is your mom a Muppet?
No.
So what is she?
Or.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, no
No,
reason.
I'm not laughing. No, it's not funny. Not funny at all.
It's kind of funny.
She's a sex addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who?
Waka. Yeah.
Is she a human?
Huh?
She a human?
No.
I've seen a movie like that. Remember that movie?
What movie?
That movie about the puppets, where they were like Muppets, but it was like that. Oh, what the fuck's that one chick's name? It was in all the women comedy movies.
Crash and Bernstein?
No, it was a movie that came out in 2018 in the summer.
Yeah.
And it was like about puppets, and the puppets were like had jobs and they worked, and it was about like two detectives. One was a human, one was a puppet. But everyone was like puppets. Ew, we don't like those kinds. Like they were like treated like
it was a terrible allegory for race or something.
Yeah.
I remember it was just like super mixed, terrible. the main guy had an addiction to, what were they addicted to? Puppets.
Candy or some shit?
Yeah, it was like something like sugar or whatever. And
Yeah, it was like sugar. Yeah.
He had a transplanted puppet heart or something, so he also could get addicted to sugar.
No, it was her.
I was a chick.
The girl who, is her name like Melissa?
Is Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah. She
Yeah,
had a
that's my mom.
She had a transplanted puppet heart, and her partner was a puppet. And I can't remember if it was like, if puppets and humans fucked.
I feel like they probably did.
I feel like they probably did. But yeah, she also had a puppet heart, so I forget what the fuck the deal was with sugar. Oh, you know what it was? It wasn't that they would get like super high from it.
Yeah, it was like a drug.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I liked it though.
I didn't.
Super funny.
I would never watch it again. I watched it because I, at the time, worked at AMC, and I got to see it for free. But did you go with me?
No.
Colin went with me.
It was a movie?
It was a movie, dude. It was a feature-length movie. It was in theaters. Colin and I went to see it.
Jesus, how do these fucking things get made?
Hollywood, baby. There was, back before the pandemic, you could, release dog shit in theaters. People would still kind of see it. But now that everything's directed video to whatever the word is, you gotta be a little more careful. Yeah, Sean, why are you raising the puppet's hand, man? Yeah, puppet, what's up?
Hello.
Yeah?
I'm Borg. Can I cook for you? Are you looking at your phone?
Honestly?
Don't head to the police website.
I'm going to the police website.
Don't look at the police.
Most wanted list?
No, don't.
Yeah, that's not like a thing. There's not a police website where they just got a tab.
I will tell the truth.
Okay, tell me.
Everything I said is a lie. My name is Borg.
I knew that.
And I actually did make it to the mechanic that day.
What happened?
I failed the test.
Oh. Well, I think that this about wraps up the Borg interview. Guys, we'll be right back in just a moment. And when we're back, we'll have on the Fonz. Confirmed. And if we're lying, then we'll kill Dave, our camera guy.
Yeah.
Or audio guy today. I apologize.
And then
we'll see you then, guys. We'll see you in just a second with our sponsorships that are real.
Hey everybody, what's going on? We're back. Aiden and I have had our own little powwow, and the
Fonz couldn't make it. We actually did get him in the studio.
He did. He got mic'd up.
He got mic'd up, and then he had to run. They're doing a reunion.
Yeah.
Of Barry. Henry Winkler.
Barry, not even.
Henry Winkler is doing a reunion for season 2 of Barry. Even though they're making a season 3, they're doing a reunion special already.
Yeah, kind of. The Fresh Prince is doing a reunion, and it's kind of a domino effect. So a lot of things are reunioning. Cars, the voice cast of Cars.
Yeah, no, they're doing a full reunion. Sorry. Colin's texting me about some shit, and I just totally lost track, guys. I brought my phone up for the timer. Now I can see the notifications.
All right, no, that's fine, man.
Hey, everybody! Change this at all.
Us here at Podcast Minute Talk Show, I think you get the gist by now.
I got distracted.
We got fake sponsors. We can't afford real sponsors. I'm sure we could probably get them.
We can't afford real sponsors.
Yeah, you got to pay them, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too expensive. McDonald's probably wants a $1 billion. So that's why we're doing fake sponsors. Because much like getting the name brand versus the store brand, that's the gist of it. So we're going to get right into it.
I'm going to be honest, Sean. I don't know, man. I'm feeling a little tired today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with 3 minutes worth of fake sponsors. We might need to real quick we might need to get some real ones. Like as soon as possible.
You confused me at first, but then, I got you. This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by the moon, right? In the moon.
Oh, the moon.
The moon orbits us, or do we orbit it?
The moon is up there.
Yeah.
The moon is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So the moon,
it's not one dimension.
We totally paid for that. We paid the moon for that sponsor.
Yeah, we totally didn't.
Could totally afford it.
Yeah.
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by donkeys. Do you ever feel like if you're the donkey of your group of horse friends? I feel really bad for donkeys because I think like they just like, I don't know, like they got like bred with like horses a bunch, and then mules can't breed other mules because they got to be bred. They got to be birthed. I don't know. This type of shit just fucks me up. So
yeah, this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show was sponsored by Tyler. Tyler, you know, you diss him, you create him, you destroy him, but then when he's destroyed, you're sitting here and you're like, man, I'm feeling real tired, and I got 10 more minutes of podcast. I wish I could just let the monkey roll, you know, do another Tyler's Getting Off segment. I miss Tyler's Getting Off now that he's gone.
Yeah, Tyler's Getting Off was probably the biggest. It was always a really pleasant surprise, Tyler getting off.
Yeah, it was nice to see him get off.
Yeah.
It's not even the same without him here. It's not even the same. The whole point of Tyler getting off is to make him uncomfortable by saying that.
Exactly.
This sucks. We should bring... You know what, guys? Sorry.
What?
I think we should bring Tyler back.
Fuck out of here.
I think we should bring Tyler back.
We're almost done Bryce.
Yeah, maybe we can have both, or we can switch them around, or...
we might be able to switch them around.
I mean, like, no, I don't want to talk about this too much, guys. This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show was sponsored by puppetry's lack of entertainment. Guys, it's not fun to watch. It's kind of old. Jeff Dunham, not funny. We're sick of puppetries. We're sick of puppeteers. Not that the comedy isn't good enough or whatever. It's just the art of puppeteering a body. It's done. A little person talking, lame.
This next sponsor actually, they just sent us a little slogan.
Really, I didn't hear any of that.
No, yeah.
You sent it to us. I didn't get anything.
Really, you didn't get those on those little notifications. You keep binging. You keep binging all over. Fucking
B&H Photo.
Yeah, binging. God damn.
B&H Photo just sent me a notification.
So they asked me just to read this off, not even to read the company that it's from or anything like that. But. I don't know. I don't know what your big deal is, you know? Everybody.
I was gonna say everybody loves Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah, that's all right. Everybody loves Raymond. Ray Romano. He was in that full marionette movie called Ice Age. He went through months and months and months of puppetry school.
Being John Malkovich.
Being what?
That's like a huge part of being John Malkovich is puppeteering.
Oh yeah, Citizen Kane.
No. So in the movie Being John Malkovich, he finds a portal. At first, they think it only leads to like viewing life from John Malkovich, but then you kind of like, I don't know, it gets kind of weird because you can feel things. But the main guy, he's like a super he's unsuccessful because the industry is dying, but he's super amazing at like puppeteering in like a almost kind of like weird way. Like it's like I like the feeling of, it's like being in another person's skin, whatever. Frickin' what's his name does a great job. But yeah, so then that's why like he ends up being so good at like controlling John Malkovich and shit. Like because of that, like he fully gets control of John Malkovich and shit. I'm sorry if that was a spoiler, but the movie's like 20 years old or something, so I guess I can't feel too bad.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
It's also kind of like the movie's title is Being John Malkovich, so I don't think that's saying that he becomes...
Now I'm going to have to put like spoiler warning for Being John Malkovich. That's going to be the title of this episode. Spoiler warning for Being John Malkovich. What are you upset because...
That's the title of the movie.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
The first opening is...
Let's call this episode Aiden's Big Mouth. How much can he ruin with one huge mouth?
All right, so now we're going to be just going over classic movies from the last 40 years, none of them recent, and all while tiptoeing around spoilers to not ruin it.
Okay. Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. The end doesn't even matter because they actually end up having to go back to college anyway.
Yeah.
In the sequel that takes place afterwards.
But Monsters Inc. It's about two monsters and something crazy happens. They get into hijinks when they walk through one of their work doors.
You can give
one
a
of their
plot
work
synopsis.
doors. One of their work doors.
Oh my God.
They walk through, and who do they meet? You'll have to find out.
You'll have to find out.
It's we're pitching. These are all movies that have sponsored. These are all movies that have asked for us to be sponsor them and not to spoil it.
They're getting video re-releases for their like 25 anniversary. So Emperor's New Groove, you're not gonna be able to wait to figure out what animal he turns into.
Fucking, I'm forming a blank as far as movies in total.
I was just cartoons.
Let me go on my movie list.
Let
me go on my movie list.
Porn 1 through 800, like
movies.
Who saves porn? Who saves their new porn watch to their also new regular watch?
Oh, the founder. So this guy goes to a restaurant.
You're not gonna believe
he has more than just a meal.
It could be. He might go to Taco Bell. He might go to another restaurant.
Wolf of Wall Street. It's not your typical wolf getting loose in New York, in those New York City streets this time. Not the animal, baby.
This is so ridiculous.
Starsky and Hutch. A great comedy.
I don't know what that one is.
Starsky and Hutch, dude?
Yeah, what is that?
Dude, we should watch Starsky and Hutch, like me, you, and Dave after we do the podcast tonight.
What is it?
Okay, it's Ben Stiller.
Oh.
And Owen Wilson.
Uh-huh.
And so it was a show in the 70s or something called Starsky and Hutch, and they're like two like detectives. He's got like a Firebird or something, whatever. I haven't seen it in a bit, but like they're like two like 70s detectives who are like all cool, and it was like kind of a cool show for that. So then it's just like they like made a movie with Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, and it's just like super like funny, like kind of like it's like supposed to be a reboot. It's like the same guys from it, like I think they cameo at some point, but it's just like super fun. It's like 22 Jump Street where they like took the plot but then made it like a really good comedy, and it's just like they're both just like, especially Ben Stiller's character, he's like supposed to be like the hard cop, but he's got like a fucking perm, and he's like super stiff and serious like cop or whatever. And then like the other, it's just like two extreme fucking 70 cop movie. I'm actually describing the fucking movie now, like, and selling people on Starsky and Hutch. Damn it, that was free advertising.
Well, yeah, now we're gonna have to fucking pay them for that shit.
Yeah, La La Land.
La La Land.
Watch two people sing when one of them kind of can't. No, La La Land is actually a really good movie. I want to take that back. That's just criticism people give it, but La La Land's a pretty great musical, I think. It's a pretty great homage to the 50s filmmaking and 50s movies.
Finding Nemo. Follow along this father trying to find his son on his oddly erotic journey through the ocean.
Ocean's 11. Have you seen Ocean's 8? It's like that, but for
three more guys.
Isn't Ocean's 8 the one with girls, or which one's that one?
There's two Ocean.
There's one that came out recently with all girls.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Ocean's 8. Oh, yeah, Ocean's 11, and then Ocean's 12, and then Ocean's 13. It's the ones with George Clooney and stuff.
Is Ocean's 12 and 13 good? Because Ocean's 11, I only just recently saw, was awesome.
I like Ocean's 11. I think Ocean's 13 is okay. Ocean's 12 is terrible. It's dog shit. It's so stupid. I think I've told you before, the main plot point of the movie resides that
you did tell me.
Whatever fucking like
Sarah Jessica Parker
looks like actress. Her character in the movie looks like the actress Sarah Jessica Parker. So she has to go in and impersonate herself or whatever in order to get into the casino. Just bullshit, man. I just like also that they don't gotta like I don't know, like get caught or something. Which is like
Borat.
Follow along a crazy guy who shows you how backwards Middle East is. That's it.
That's not Borat.
Boy, yeah.
He doesn't even touch the Middle East.
He's from the Middle East.
Russia? Yeah, he's from Russia.
I've made a fool of myself.
Dave Arcand. I don't know if you could hear him, but Dave did say he was from Kazakhstan, which although he didn't fact check it, literally, I'm about 100% sure that Dave is correct. And
no, Dave's right.
Yeah, it's Russia. It's near Russia.
It's
because didn't you look it up? Didn't you do research?
Kazakhstan is right below Russia. Russia is their second spoken language.
You ever seen Galaxy Quest?
No, but it's like Tim Allen. Like,
I don't know if I trust a movie starring Tim Allen. I don't know if I want to watch it because I don't know if I could trust a movie starring Tim Allen that's not Toy Story.
Oh no, yeah.
I love to see him on TV.
Yeah, I love to see him in a family.
You ever seen Escape from New York?
It's called Lost in New York. I think you're misremembering the title.
No, I'm not talking about Home Alone 2.
Escape from New York?
Yeah.
No, what is that?
It's the movie that inspired
Home Alone 2?
No, it's the movie that inspired Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Like entirely.
Really?
Yeah, Escape. It's like a super it's like a ridiculous plot line, but I'm showing a picture. It stars what's his face? Who's the guy from Escape? Who's Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy?
I forget.
What's his face?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, it stars Kurt Russell. Look
Whoa,
here.
He's got an eye patch?
Yeah, he's got an eye patch. He looks exactly like Snake.
Oh, no, that's super cool.
And it's super great because, like, Escape from New York. So basically, I'll read you because it's ridiculous and I love it. I'll read you the synopsis for this one. So in 1997, a major war between the United States and the Soviet Union is concluding, and the entire island of Manhattan has been converted into a giant maximum security prison. When Air Force One is hijacked and crashes into the island, the president is taken hostage by a group of inmates. Snake Plissken, a former his name is literally Snake, a former special forces soldier turned criminal, is recruited to retrieve the president in exchange for his own freedom. So they made that, and it was like really successful. And I haven't seen it, so I don't remember if it was like actually really good or not. But so then they made that in the 80s, and then it was like super successful. Or let me see what year they made it just to confirm. Yeah, it was 81. So then in 1996, they I forget, like studio wanting to do it. They like really wanted them, I think, to make a sequel. So they like kind of purposely were just like, yeah, let's make another Escape. So it's called Escape from LA. And it was, I think they like went into it with like it's stupid and it is really bad. Like it's a bad movie. I know this one is, but in 2013, the United States president is exiling all students who don't conform to his hyper conservative views to Los Angeles, which became an island after a huge earthquake. But when the president's daughter nabs the detonator to her dad's apocalyptic weapon and sneaks into LA to be with the rebel leader she loves, the government taps commando turned crook Snake to retrieve the young woman, and if he doesn't succeed quickly, he'll be executed.
Now it's like it was made in 2013.
No, this one was made in 96. It takes place in 2013. So this is 15 years after the first one was made, and they also set it
13.
They said it like 16 years into like later or something.
So now it's like 30 years after the original.
Yeah. No. So the first one is set in 97. The first one is
97.
So it's 16 years after the original. And it's 15 years later in real time. But
so from the originals, it's 30 years after.
Yeah, they were like, okay, so now we need to future jump again, and
for like, old men are not cool. Oh my God.
No, it's really, and like there's a famous, I think there's like the only scene I've seen in it is like he's in LA and he gets challenged to like
a beatboxing.
No, a basketball thing. And he's got to like throw this basketball like all the way across like into the court while all these like guys are watching, like, yeah, like all these dead people.
Snake.
Yeah, like Kurt fucking Russell, he apparently practiced a ton so he could make the throw in real life, which it's just like, I really want to watch that one. But anyway, guys, that was Escape from LA and Escape from New York. Finally, before we wrap things up completely, Be Kind Rewind.
Okay, I don't know.
Classic Jack Black film where him and some guy are in Paterson, New Jersey, and Jack Black accidentally gets magnetized at a VHS and goes into the VHS stop. He goes in every day, wrecks all the tapes, so they recreate every tape. You seen that one?
No, I know about it.
It like feels like it's gonna be a comedy, but it's like kind of just like a wholesome flick. But like they like really like made it seem like a comedy in the trailers. So
there's another Jack Black movie. Him and George Costanza are like.
Wait, there's a Jack Black movie with. I didn't know what movie.
It's like I forget what it's called. But
Nacho Libre.
I wish. No, Jack Black is like a super shallow jerk who, for some reason, even though he looks like Jack Black, is like super picky about his women.
Oh, I've seen that one. I know what you're talking about.
And, like,
yeah, I saw that.
He gets like and he gets cursed by a witch, so he sees this like one like super fat woman as like super hot, beautiful, and it was just like such like a.
And she sits in a chair, and then
like
the chair breaks, like bends. That's what.
Like, oh, I guess the chair was broken or whatever. And then she's just like they go to a restaurant and she like eats so much, and he's like, this is awesome. This chick is eating as much as I do. I love this. And it's like, wow, Jack Black, if only you liked fat people the whole time, you moron. And but it's like, and then George Costanza the whole time is like this player, and he's like, what are you doing? She's ugly, and he's like, she's the hottest chick I've ever seen. It's hilarious. It's wonderful. I'm sure there's a wonderful life lesson at the end.
I haven't seen it all. I've seen it. I remember like bits very well from seeing this on TV like 10 or 15 years, like not 15, but like 10 years ago. I like very well was that chair thing, like the overall concept for some reason. And also I remember at one point, I think like the curse, he accidentally gets it undone somehow.
Yeah, and then he can't even face her.
He puts a bunch of fucking what is that called? The shit fucking
hot sauce.
No. What's the shit Napoleon Dynamite gets instead of chapstick, and he's all upset about it at school. Why can't I name it? But I know that much detail.
I don't know.
That stuff, Vaseline. He puts like a shit ton of Vaseline goop in his eyes, so he can't, like when he opens it, he looks sick and he like can't see her or something.
So it's so just like, man, if that's how you gotta like learn how to love like other people or whatever, by like getting a spell casted on you. Fucking kill yourself.
I think that's how like all of those movies at the time, like they were like, this is how we can teach our life lessons.
It's just like there's just like some sort of like sick humor behind it too. Like the whole time you're like he doesn't even know she's fat.
Yeah.
Like he's getting duped or whatever.
Well, when I watched it here's my thing was when I watched this as I forget when I was like young. I don't know why it stuck out to me. Like it shouldn't have. I like caught it on cable. So, like, I didn't know, like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, why did the chair break? Like, I didn't get it yet. I don't really know Jack Black's character to even, like,
in your young child brain, you're viewing the relationship as Jack Black's character. Dude.
No, something felt off. Like, I was like, Jack Black's too into this, and, there's clearly signs, but, like, I just don't know, and, like, I got to learn with Jack.
Maybe she's really heavy.
I was like, the chair is broken? But I remember Jack Black threw a fit. Because he was like, no, you, sir, to the restaurant owner. And he like freaks out. I would just be super embarrassed. Like if that were me, I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe I was calling her hot. Like I would be like embarrassed that like I was so confidently, so wrongly like defending her when it was clear, like defending her to the restaurant owner over the chair thing.
It's like supposed to be like, oh wow, like Jack Black, like he's like white knighting so hard for this like slim girl, but like if he knew she was fat, like he wouldn't say anything. It's like I don't care. I wouldn't do that in public. I wouldn't like yell at people in public like Jack Black does in that scene. Just embarrassing. Embarrassing. Period. No matter whether or not you're standing up for anybody. I just like.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly it. I mean, like yeah, because he kind of like started the deal. He was the one who was like, "Your chair, sir." Blah. Yeah,
Let me play you a song. I'm Jack Black.
I did not know George Costanza was in it.
I'm Jack Black. That's my Jack Black.
Can we use our resources here at Podcast Winner Talk Show to make the Jack Black, George Costanza, Jerry Seinfeld 3-person crossover / reunion? It's a reunion for both Jack Black and George Costanza and George Costanza, Jerry Seinfeld.
It's a Jimmy Timmy Power
George
Hour
Costanza
style.
serves as the middle ground to the Venn diagram that is Jack Black and Jerry
catalyst.
Seinfeld.
He's the center.
We'll play 6 Degrees to Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld to George Costanza, George Costanza to Jack Black.
You don't know George's his name, right? The actor's name. It's like Steve. It's like
no, but I already pieced it, kind of. Well, no, it doesn't really count.
He hosted the New Jersey Awards this year.
We're from New Jersey.
Yeah, I might as well put that out there. He did host the New Jersey Awards.
I was gonna say Jack Black's son follows 1 Minute Talk Show, but I don't think that really counts as a connection.
Jack Black's son then to like nothing.
Jack Black's son to Jack Black. Jack Black.
Okay.
I was jokingly saying we're gonna play it, and I went Jerry Seinfeld to George Costanza to Jack Black, and then I was like, oh wait, that actually kind of.
I thought you were like going like from Jack Black to his son to like some way to get to George Costanza. Like, how does that work?
No, Jack Black to George Costanza.
His son met George at a filming once, and then the son also met Elaine.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later. We're gonna watch Escape from New York. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm Aiden.
Please, every time we mention a movie that you don't understand, go watch it. Come back, play the rest of it. It's gonna take a little bit, but it's gonna be your new homework. For the next
you know
week.
what, everybody, if you haven't seen a movie that we've mentioned, go watch it and then let us know on the Apple review page what you thought of that movie. Don't mention Podcast Minute Talk Show. Just mention the movie you watched and what you thought of it. I might regret saying that. I kind of already. Yeah, go do that.
Watch Shark Tales too.
Watch Shark Tales and leave a review on our Apple Podcast page about Shark Tales, the movie. Scott Aukerman was the. Did you know he was like the fucking like head writer of that?
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta watch Shark Tales again.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Guys, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully Will Smith will be here.
Bye.
Bye.